Hello, my name is Sean. The game I want to showcase today is called Dementium, the Ward, which is a horror game which originally was released for the Nintendo 3DS, and I think this makes the game kind of unique to be on the little console for kids to have like a kind of gruesome horror game. And I already played it for a while on normal difficulty, but for the video I want to start a new game on the, well, least difficulty, on normal. Because this will be difficult enough, I think. So we're starting with a cutscene. And the game is very dark. So dark that we need a flashlight. And I do prefer the filtered graphics. Notepad and key. An old notepad with most of the pages turned out. Why did you do it? Is written on the front page. There is also a small key. So yeah, I do like the filtered look, which is maybe a look you could say is was more prominent on the Nintendo 64, which had MIP mapping. You can kinda change the display. Now it's low res, which means the edges are not anti-aliased, and you see, I think this is basically it. So this is the retro CRT menu and high-res and retro. Oh yeah, this was what I was looking for, is the X button for filter, to put it on no, which now also doesn't filter the textures, and now it's all, well, edged and pixelated.
This is an emergency. Everyone must evacuate the building. Locate the nearest stairwell.
Okay, this one is locked.
This is an emergency.
It's newspaper. The headline reads, "Man brutally murdered wife."
This is an emergency. Everyone must evacuate the building. Locate the nearest stairwell.
It reads 081399. It looks like it was written in blood. Is this some sort of code? Perhaps I should make a note of it. 081399.
Emergency. Everyone must evacuate. Locate the nearest stairwell.
Cutscene. That's the woman which we saw earlier in the cutscene. Let's follow. Oh no, it's locked. Let's see, there's also a button for the map. Yep, this is the map. I can see also the rooms. I had a flashlight.
This is an emergency.
So the special thing about this game is that the flashlight is basically your weapon, and without the flashlight it's extremely dark. So you constantly switch between the flashlight and the weapon to defeat the enemies. So 081399, enter. Oh no. This is the first weapon we get, is a melee weapon. This one is locked. And oh yeah, that's the button. That's kind of the thing I wish the game would have, is an automatically, basically a quickie to get back to the flashlight. But the LB key takes you directly to the so that's the difference between the different difficulties, is that the enemies go down quicker, also that they don't hit as hard. And in the beginning it's not that difficult, even on the harder difficulties. Murderer. But in the later game the enemies, let's say, multiply, and then you don't really want to mess with the enemies. And this one was kinda a cheap shot. Okay, so the RB is the weapons menu. But yeah, even if there is a cheap shot like this, you have plenty of healing items. And I don't know, but maybe they are also... the number of the healing items you find is maybe also bound on the difficulty level. Oh. I think these pills heal 20% of your heartbeat, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's 10, who knows. So this is a safe room which doesn't contain enemies. At least so far they didn't contain any enemies. Not sure if this is different on other difficulties or maybe very late in the game, since I didn't play through it. These kinda suck, because you can't defeat them, but they will damage you if you stand in their little attack range, let's say, like this. So it's probably a little bubble to walk in and out, but sometimes you can't avoid it and just have to push through it. So yeah, even if the game tells you, yeah, this is chapter 1, this is chapter 2, you can go back to the place you were coming from. So. And there's already... I don't know why. Oh, this one lost his head, but still kept attacking. Ooh, there's a trail of blood.
You want me? Come on over and get me free cats, right? A little closer. Wait, you're not one of them?
But this is one of them. I know. So yeah, the handgun is the first weapon and probably the most useful. Okay, so the pills probably here 20 each. Because I needed 30 health and I picked 2 out of these 3 pills. So in the beginning I'm not sure which is better, to use the handgun or to conserve the ammo, because you can only carry a limited amount of ammo with you. Okay, so you can't keep the button pressed to do multiple attacks. You have to press it multiple times to attack multiple times. I probably should have tested this earlier. This is okay. I quickly push through. Okay, can't go to in there. I mean, sometimes you cross paths that you were going earlier. Oh. A little more ammo. Locked. This doesn't even have a prompt. But here we can read diagnosis, psychomotor agitation, name Jules Watson, DOB, don't know, day of birth, I guess. Emergency contact Susanna's got treatment hydrotherapy. Admitted diagnosis chronic insomnia, Robert Ian Eves. Emergency contact, okay. He gets antidepressants. Matthew Campbell, unknown birth date, unknown emergency contact, occupational therapy. Okay, so an unknown person, basically. Well, I can't get through there. Dissociative fugue, Dr. Philip Elder. Okay, psychotherapy. Killer. And a safe room. Save the progress? Sure, why not? Better safe than sorry. Okay. This is what I want to try before I go further, if there is some path to go. Look, this is health. More health. By the way, I'm playing this with the controller. The Steam controller is kind of weird in this one because the trackpad doesn't act like a mouse here. I mean, I could change it if I want to, but I don't. Because if I touch the trackpad here, it basically is acting like I'm pressing the directional buttons, like I'm doing this with the stick here. And not acting like that I can drag my thumb over it, which I always find a bit weird if games do this, because I already have a control like this. Why doing with the same with the trackpad? But some games are weird. They change the controls not directly on the fly, but they show the other buttons, and they kind of get a bit, I mean, confused when you use the mouse and gamepad at the same time, basically. So since this analog stick is probably like a gamepad input, and if I use then the trackpad as a mouse, then I would basically tell the game, yeah, I'm using a mouse and a gamepad at the same time. That's the nice thing, even if you don't see, the crosshair gets red when there's an enemy, and you know that you can basically just shoot in the shadow and hit the enemy. At least for most of the time. Oh yeah, and the heartbeat is part of the game, so not that you're wondering if your heart is beating. And it's... Ew. The heartbeat is also an indicator on your health, so if it's driving faster, then you are low on health. Oh, guilty. I just was wondering what this meant. Who's guilty? Me? Who's the murderer? Me? Oh, yeah, more of these. And this one escaped. Yeah, from the enemies I don't like the leeches the most, because you can't hit them with your nightstick. Yeah, I remember this one. So C, D, E, F, G, H, B. And here we have the letter DAT. So C, D, E, F, G, H, A, D. Dead. I got a keycard. I got more bullets. And some health. Oh no, I get free stock. Oh, Mutant Muddy. It's also a game that you can play, but it's not a horror game, it's a platformer. Ew, I hate these. I mean, they aren't too dangerous, but you have to use your weapon, and there are usually a lot of them. So I think there are more. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I got them all. By the way, you don't have to defeat all the enemies because they respawn after some time, or maybe after some rooms, I'm not sure. So with the yellow keycard we can open yellow doors, and here we have one. Yeah, that's this little chaotic guys. Don't need health. There's someone. And that's also something they do, that they sit around the walls, so that they extra hard to see when you just look down with your little character. Yeah, and this is what I mean with the constant switching between the different weapons. Why isn't there any key to... Oh. What are you briefing? Yeah, probably you're just behind the walls. Oh look, another indie game, Xenodrifter. Ah, that was the briefing. Still more briefing. I guess around this corner. Damn it, I got hit. Ah, pills here. Okay. I don't really like to go to other places when I didn't explore the place I was in before. But I think it's it here. Oh, I can't collect this one. So yeah, this is... come on. Yep, this is what I mean with the limited ammo that I can collect. So this is the place I came from, I think. Yep, this is the door I came from. Oh wait, can I maybe shoot this? No, it doesn't seem to be. Okay, no. I just was wondering if I can shoot this lock and maybe get a shotgun early. So, let's see. Here we have more crawlies. Oh, this is just dead ends to get more supplies. Oh well. On to the yellow door then. Tap, 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 tap. My keycard unlocked this door. And now we know where there is extra ammo. Okay, seems like shooting their heart, maybe, or the leech. Yes. More. Yeah, it could be one of these leeches that they control the zombies, the corpses. Kinda like the head crabs in Half-Life. Just that they look a bit more gruesome. So more supplies and another yellow door. Damn it. I guess one despawned. Bah, nasty. Locked. Not a locked door. Let's save the game. This one is locked. And this one is open. And we get ambushed. very fair. Ah. Oops. It was the wrong button. Doesn't seem like I can get through this. I mean, I could, but not my character. A little more health, a little more ammo. Yep, so now you can hear the higher heartbeat. I'm sure I will be fine. Nope, not the bloody door. Like the usual. Chapter 4, the cleaver.
And that is all I know my mother. I know my father.
Ah, pills. Okay. Something behind me? Also, it's just the direction I should go. Nah. Oh, a bloody door I can go through. And there's no... okay. There's no path. Which door? This one? What about the other one? Yeah, both these. Oh, what does the map say? I guess this could be the way forward. Not sure. Nah. Platsch. So, what does the map say? I was in this place already. I guess I just walked in a circle, so... This is locked, okay. There's no path forward. Ooh. So many corpses. And they all look the same. Ah. Perhaps you seek the truth. The truth is all lies. Purloined of their youth. Count the dead men eyes. Okay. I should counter that man's eyes, okay. So... Here we have 2 eyes. 4 eyes. 6 eyes. 8 eyes. 10 eyes. 12 eyes? Did I miss someone? No. So it's like 0, 1, 1, 2. It is. I count the eyes. Counting the eyes wasn't a lies. Wasn't a lie. Too many buttons. So yeah, the green stuff is poison, and this will drain your health for some turns. Oh, I hear heavy breathing. Of course. Normal handgun ammo. What was that strange noise? Okay, so Guess this one is locked. I must. This is the way forward. Sorry. Right, did I change something? Yo. Whoosh, yeah. So, let's get some shotgun ammo. Oh. Boss time. Yeah, this one is kinda scary, but you kinda can just walk backwards. Yeah, of course. I kinda hate when games do this, that you basically shoot your last bullets and instead of reloading at this point, when you basically shot your last bullet, the game just waits for you to press the trigger again and then basically pull a troll face and say, oh no, I just need to reload. Like it needed an extra information that your chamber was empty. Wasn't this the place I came from? Probably no. Oh yes. There's more of the leeches. No wait, this is the place I came from. I got confused. Ah yeah, see, this was the table he was chopping the corpse. And this other bloody door is the way forward. I guess there's only one place to go. Yeah, I think it's a good place to end the video. And chapter 5, the courtyard. I do like the game, the style also of the game, and the atmosphere it holds. As you can also play on high res without the filter, so everything still looks gritty, but it's high res textures, at least for the walls, I guess. So the door handle kind of looks the same as before. And now we have an open air area. Let's just watch this cutscene. So the bloody woman kinda survived and gets into the next danger. And here we get another key. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Even if you are kinda on the open air, this whole game is basically in the hospital. You're kind of surrounded here, so there's just a few places that you have open air on. So yeah, as always, I thank you for watching my video, and I wish you a very nice day. Goodbye.